Some of those who had prolonged effects from COVID-19 say they're experiencing an unexpected benefit from their coronavirus vaccine, symptom improvement, and in some cases, even full relief. Mandy Gaither has more.
For COVID-19 long haulers plagued with prolonged symptoms like fatigue and brain fog, it's been a long road. But for some, the coronavirus vaccines are helping.
I could focus, I could see, my sinuses cleared up. It was wonderful. And also the fatigue lifted.
Rebecca Neff says she suffered from continuous COVID-19 symptoms until getting a first dose of the Pfizer coronavirus vaccine.
The next day, I woke up and my head was clear. I had not realized how foggy it was even on good days.
We were prepared for everything, except for this.
Diana Barrett is founder of the nonprofit Survivor Corps organization, a group of about 160,000 people that links COVID survivors with information. Barrett did an informal and unscientific poll of COVID-19 long haulers and their experience with the vaccine. Of the nearly 700 people who responded, she says 39% reported their symptoms improved after the vaccine.
Anywhere from, mild symptom improval to complete resolution of symptoms. That we can't say that about anything to date.
Barrett says not everyone had the same result. 46% of long haulers polled had no change in symptoms after the vaccine, and 15% said symptoms worsened. While more research is needed, some COVID long haulers have hope.
I still feel pretty good, and so in another 2 to 3 weeks, I will hopefully get the second one.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
About 124 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in the U.S., according to the CDC on Sunday.
That's more than 3 million doses reported since yesterday, for a 7-day average of 2.4 million doses per day. President Biden promised 100 million vaccinations by his 100th day in office, and that goal was met on March 19th, his 59th day. 44 million Americans have been fully vaccinated now, with 81 million having received at least one vaccine dose. Based on the current rate, it's estimated that half of the U.S. population would be at least partially vaccinated around mid-May. That would mean nearly all Americans could be vaccinated by late July, assuming supplies hold up and vaccines are made available to children.
When we return, Harrison Tarr has an Auburn sports update you won't want to miss. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. I'm Harrison Tarr, here with your update on everything in Auburn sports. After long weekends for both softball and baseball, they return to SEC action this weekend. Baseball will take on Kentucky in Plainsman Park for a 3-game series, with Game 1 beginning on Friday at 6 p.m., Game 2 on Saturday at 6, and the series will wrap up with the finale on Sunday at 1 p.m. Softball will travel to Columbia in Missouri to take on Mizzou for a 3-game series, with Game 1 on Friday at 2:30, Game 2 at 11 a.m. on Saturday, and Game 3 at noon on Sunday. Junior shortstop Ryan Bliss has been named to the Brooks Wallace Award Shortstop of the Week, announced by the College Baseball Foundation earlier this week. Bliss started at shortstop in all games against Lipscomb and Ole Miss, going 8 for 20 with 5 runs, 3 home runs, and 4 RBIs. Bliss hit his 4th home run of the season in a 9-7 win at Lipscomb last Tuesday and set a new career best in the category, needing just 14 games to eclipse his 3 runs hit as a freshman in 2019. In his 100th career game at Ole Miss Saturday, he matched a career best with a pair of home runs against the Rebels. The 2 home runs marked the 122nd and 123rd hits of his career. The Auburn soccer team had a dramatic night Saturday as they went to 2 overtimes and won 1-0 via PK by senior defender Sarah Houchin. The goal was Houchin's 2nd of the season and her 5th of her career. It marked her first game winning in an Auburn uniform. Auburn's win was its 2nd straight this spring, and the Tigers have now won 3 of 5 matches since resuming play in February, including 1 tie to LSU. Auburn freshman goalkeeper Maddie Paraska turned in the team's 4th shutout in 5 matches this spring. It marks Auburn's 7th shutout of the 2020-21 season. The Tigers took 16 shots on goal compared to Louisville's 6, hitting 7 of them on frame. Auburn had 6 players who played 100 or more minutes and had 9 different players record shots in the game, including 2 apiece from Haley Whitaker, Alyssa Melanson, Sarah Houchin, and Emmy Craven. The Tigers remain on the road this weekend as they travel to Tuscaloosa to take on in-state rival Alabama at 2 p.m. on Sunday. In the world of equestrian, the #1 Auburn equestrian team looks to claim its 3rd straight Southeastern Conference title this weekend as the Tigers head to the 2021 SEC Championship. The 2-day meet is being held in Bishop, Georgia at the UGA Equestrian Complex. Head coach Greg Williams said, "We're just so excited and thankful to be at this point in the season. We're looking forward to experiencing the postseason together as a team, since half of the squad has no idea what that even looks like." The top-seeded Tigers, who are 6-0 on the season, will take on #4 seed South Carolina on Friday, March 26th at 1:30 p.m. Central Time. #2 seed and host team Georgia will face off the 3rd seed Texas A&M at 8 that morning. The 2 losing teams from the first day will face off in the consolation match at 8 a.m. on Saturday, with the 2 winners facing off for the championship at 1:30 p.m. Central. Williams said, "The postseason is hard and unpredictable, but I think our attitude, our work ethic, and how we practice are all solid. We just need to show up and go play." After a 5th-place finish at the SEC Championships last week, the Tigers return to action next weekend, traveling to Tuscaloosa for the 2021 NCAA Regional Championships. Auburn will compete in the night session on April 2nd as the 4th seed and looks to advance into the Sweet 16 on April 3rd. That's all we have for you tonight, but for more on Auburn sports, follow our Twitter at EETV_sports and check out our website for coverage of this weekend in Auburn sports. I'm Harrison Tarr, and this has been your Eagle Eye Sports Update.
Welcome back to Eagle Eye News at 6. It's one of the most popular brands in America, but what a California man found in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch has made him lose his appetite for his formerly favorite cereal. And now the manufacturer is advising him to call the police. Jan Moose reports.
It's not your usual breakfast combo. Jensen Karp says he found 2 crustaceans that would have made his Cinnamon Toast Crunch even crunchier.
But that is obviously shrimp tail. I ate a bowl and then poured it out and saw the shrimp. Like I had already eaten one full one.
And thus began the shrimp tale that mesmerized the internet, inspiring cereal mock-ups, and Captain Crunch sprinkling shrimp in what was jokingly described as clearly a case of corporate sabotage. Jensen sent a photo of the alleged shrimp to General Mills' Twitter account. The company offered to replace the box.
I definitely don't want another cereal.
Next, the company said it appears to be an accumulation of the cinnamon sugar that sometimes can occur when ingredients aren't thoroughly blended.
Which is insane.
He wrote back, "Okay, well, after further investigation with my eyes, these are cinnamon-coated shrimp tails, you weirdos." Someone even offered an anatomical breakdown of shrimp body parts. And then Jensen noticed black stuff toasted into some of the flakes.
It just became grosser. I ate whatever's on those squares. I have to go get those tested.
General Mills issued a statement. "We can say with confidence that this did not occur at our facility." They also emailed Jensen saying, "If you are unwilling to send the items and cereal packaging to us, please provide these items to your local law enforcement." Jensen said he had bought a 2-pack at Costco, and without even opening the second one, he found
It's right here. So
what looks like dental floss. Jensen says it's possible the second package was taped shut on the bottom, but he can't really tell. Costco didn't respond to CNN.
it's such a bummer because Cinnamon Toast Crunch is literally the only cereal I eat. Like, it's my favorite since I was a kid.
The Los Angeles podcaster and comedian even owns this t-shirt.
It just says Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Some were reminded of that scene in Forrest Gump.
There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp.
And now, allegedly, Cinnamon Toast Crunch shrimp. Jeannie Mose, CNN, New York.
Missing the nightlife scene? Well, Miller Lite wants to help you recapture the experience with candles. The beer brand is releasing 3 limited edition candles with distinct smells reminiscent of a night out. The collection includes candles that smell like a dive bar, game day, and a beer garden. And in case you forgot what those crowded haunts smell like, here's a reminder. Dive Bar brings together musk, tobacco, and pine, while Beer Garden is more earthy with notes of moss, wood, pretzel, and sunburn. Game day is the best of tailgating, peanut and jalapeno to have you savoring fan-favorite snacks. The candles are for sale across North America. Miller Lite says all of the proceeds will go to the United States Bartenders Guild. The nonprofit supports bartenders and other service industry professionals.
Bust out the maple syrup. Thursday is International Waffle Day. There's plenty of ways to celebrate. You can make your own waffles at home, go out to a restaurant for chicken and waffles, or really go to town and enter a waffle eating contest. International Waffle Day started in Sweden, then spread worldwide. If you don't want to wait a full year to celebrate all things waffle again, August 24th is National Waffle Day. It marks the anniversary of the first U.S. patent for a waffle iron. It was issued on August 24th, 1869, to a gentleman by the interesting name of Cornelius Swarthout.
This pet of the week may be 9 years old, but don't let that fool you. He's got more pep and personality than any puppy, but is potty trained and working on mastering some favorite tricks, like sit. Oswald has been searching for his new family for more than 140 days and is wondering why they haven't come to meet him yet. He is heartwarm and positive and treated, which means he's more than ready for a forever family to take him home and give him the sweet domestic life he deserves. Look at those sweet brown eyes. What's not to love? Oswald is vaccinated, altered, microchipped, and just $25 to adopt. Apply today.
We're out of time, but for more Auburn news, head over to our website, eagleeyeauburn.com, and check out our social media pages. I'm AJ Rivera.
And I'm Mary Lauren Burdeshaw. Thank you for watching, and War Eagle.